fox runs through dark nights. Its fiery tail ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity, all colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity, paints a rainbow made of snow. The rivulet races and gleams like living colors born from dreams, and the colors dance and fly. The shimmer awakes the sky. The aurora enchanted glow, satellite, the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, satellite, the artistic flow. Full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, satellite, the artistic flow. Fox runs through dark nights, its fiery tail ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity, all colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity, paints a rainbow made of snow. The rivulet races and gleams like living colors born from dreams, and the colors dance and fly. The shimmer awakes the sky. The aurora enchanted glow, satellite, the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, satellite, the artistic flow. Hello. Welcome to the Fox Den, everyone. Just organizing stuff. I was using paint, acrylic paint, so I had to do some cleanup. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Hold up, let me see. Hi, Nessa. Hi, Jeanette, my darling. I now call Nessa the princess of pigments. She's making some beautiful paints. Hello, Kate. Oh, I'm in top chat. Oh my god. Hold up. Let me put live chat. What is this? Hi Atlanta, hi Mimi. Did I miss anyone? I hope not. Let me just make sure. Timestamps. Yeah, I think I said hi to everyone. If I haven't seen you, I apologize. I said hi to Jeanette, Nessa, Kate, Mimi, and Atlanta. Yes, exactly. So, today I want to do a bit of an adventure thingy. We will see. Where did I put it? It was one with fruits. It's a double page spread. Is it not this one? Did I get the wrong book? I hope not. When Nita is in the making paint mood, every day I wake up, I see a different beautiful color on my phone, and it's so lovely. It's a good way to brighten up the day. Oh, hello, Char. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Fox Den. Oh, here, that's the one. I sized this on my last batch sizing video. These are all books I sized, and we will play with them a little bit. Jeanette, you're here, right? So you had asked me something, and I was going to show you something. I don't remember what it was. If you can type it off on the chat, you asked me something in a comment, and I told you I would show you. I just do not remember what it was. This was one of the. This is Magic Made Real by Maurizio Campidelli. I think it's pronounced Maurizio. Oh, yes, it's the page was thicker. This is not great paper. This is actually pretty bad. As you can see, you can kind of see where it is, but it's not really thicker in any way. Let me see. And this page, oh, it's here. The issue with this is that it curls because this is not good paper, see? So this one you will see. Now this one, you can't see the difference, can you? And if you can, it's really minor. And it really does not make the book thicker. This is uncolored and untouched. So this is an untouched book. Sorry, Bear is making some coloring arrangements for me to organize some of my watercolors later after the stream while I watch Annika.
Bear is helping today.
Yeah, see, he's been helpful. Oh, hello, Chris. Hi, my lovely. Yes, yes. I don't know exactly because, yeah, I'm gonna stuff it up. I'll explain to you guys what he's doing. This is a 0.6 millimeter, I think, milliliter um, paint pen, and I'm making another one of those for myself. Oh no, in that case, no. Just keep it in the middle then. And this one is a 1 milliliter. I want to make smaller because I want to be like this. But, you know, I want to fit more paint into this. More, not more amount, more variety. So I want to fit more of them. Hopefully it will work. I'm not sure. But it's an experiment. We'll see what will happen. This is... The thing is, I kind of break the spine. So you will see that. But look. you don't really notice. This one you will notice because this is the one I ruined a bajillion pages, so forget about that one. And then there's this one, also untouched. And as you can see, I think that's the one I did. Yeah, that's the one I did. As you can see here, never mind, there is a damage here. As you can see, it came damaged. But it was not worth it for me to return it, so I just left it the way it is. So this is damage. Stuff that came damaged. See? But as you can see, if the paper is good, there is no wrinkling. It's perfect. But if you use that on something like Magic Mate Real, which is kind of like Amazon paper or something, you will see that there is wrinkling. Not too much, but there is some wrinkling. See here? Because the paper is really thin, so the thinner the paper, it doesn't matter what you apply on top. If it's a liquid, it will wrinkle the paper, especially because we have to saturate it. Yes, thank you. Oh, hello, Jane. Hello. Welcome to the Fox Den. Did I miss someone else? I hope not. If I missed you, I apologize. On the new shelf. Oh, yes, you did mention, Nissa, that you got a new shelf. Ooh. So it's organizing day. Wrinkles don't matter to me at this point in my Jane, I understand. It's just I know that people get like upset about it, you know? Get the panties on a bunch. I don't get my panties on a twist for that one. Although, you know, do I wish I had less wrinkles? Yes. Am I missing something in chat? Montague says thanks. Thanks, Atlanta. She's pretty great. So anyway, I thought we might test these pages with color pencils, with watercolors, with gouache. This one is a collab, so I'm gonna have to take that away because I did not consult Jess if I could show that on screen or not. We could do this. There's a few more. I actually did one more thing. Which book do you have, Jane? Sorry, I missed it. Yes, definitely too uncomfortable, Jane. So this is technically supposed to be watercolor paper, or at least aquarelle compatible. But we tested, we know. Where is it? This is what I did. When I did a really wet wash, despite being really thick, we got a lot of wrinkly. I mean, not a lot, but for paper of this thickness and being technically sized paper, I really hoped not to wrinkle that much. And what really bothered me was not the wrinkles, because I don't care about that, but these things here. I dropped the color and then these dots started to show up. Clearly, the water separated and split the fibers of the paper enough that the pigment comes in, settles in, and it doesn't come off anymore. It does not. I tried reactivating to remove this, it doesn't. Everything around will lift, but if I try to lift more than once or twice, it will peel. And when I use gouache, we had peeling here. So this was unpleasant, to say the least. But what I did is I sized this paper with watercolor sizing. Why is this all twisted? I fixed this. Chat, do the following things count as coloring books? Coloring heaven, color by numbers, connect the dots. My opinion? Oh, Story of Precious Kids. Yes. I just got myself into a group. I should not get myself into more groups because I can barely manage the groups I am part of, but oh well. In my opinion, coloring an activity, then definitely yes, because it says coloring. If it says coloring on the title, in my opinion, it counts as a coloring book. The connect the dots one, I don't know. Can you color the stuff after you connect the dots? After you find out what the image is? Then I would say yes. Color me Amy. Oh, Amy, hello, hello. Welcome to the Fox Den. Anyway, I sized this with watercolor sizing, and I figured we can test it out. They should do if you color in it. Yes, I agree. So I figure we can just do a super wet wash and drop all kinds of color here. What do you figure? Should we start here? Because I sized this with watercolor sizing, and I'm hoping it will behave a little bit better. Fingers crossed. What I'm going to do is clip the corners. Yes, I absolutely love this book. It's cuteness overload for me. However, I got really sad that the paper did not behave the way I wanted it to. I mean, I love Marabout, and he usually handles watercolor so well. You know, let me see if I can show you. I have a dream, people. And when I first discovered coloring as first when I started coloring, I did not know there was a community, there were videos about it. I had no idea. I just colored on my own. And I wanted to make I think I wanted to make a sky, and I did not know how to get the look I was looking for. And that was 2014 or 2013, I think. And I went to Google, typed it, in coloring books, how to get this and that effect. And I wanted to do in color pencils because I did not adventure in other medium at the time. And I found, where is my old one? Yes, this one. A tutorial from Chris Chang for this page. Never mind all the mess here. This is the damaged one. And I saw a Chris Chang tutorial and I was like, I want to follow that tutorial, but then I was, when we're beginning and you see tutorials and you say, oh, they're using that pencil, and you think if you don't have that brand, that specific color, you can't do the tutorial. So I postponed it until I could get myself Prismacolors, because at the time I only had Super Softs, which are the Brazilian version of Black Edition, Faber-Castell Black Edition. And I had a terrible mishap accident here. I did a really wet wash back then. Oh, hello, Ivy. Welcome to the Fox Den. Oh, yes, Char. No, Char, I think we came a long way, because back then, and let me show you this. Just a second. There was a time, let me see, when paper was like this. Coloring book paper was like this. This is from 20. I don't even know. 2013. 2014. This is from 2014. And it was so bad. Let me even see if I can change the camera setting to a bit closer, because I'm in the ultra wide. Yes. Can you see the other side of the page? The paper was flimsy. This is printer paper, but it's yellow. It's not even cream, it's yellow. The camera is whitening it up quite a bit. Let me fix the temperature of my light for natural light, and you will understand what I mean. This is yellow. All right, Jane. Continue to lurk away. Yes, exactly, Jeanette. It's horrible paper, and not even my pastels gripped correctly. And this was soft pastels. I turned them into powder with a blade and used a cotton bud, and it's still a cotton ball actually. And it still did this. This is garbage paper. This was me doing as strong as I possibly could, although these are crayons. It definitely was not good. This was me trying to do gouache, and it did not bleed through, but I don't think you can see it now, but I can see it. I can see the other side of the page clearly here. Maybe like this, I don't know. This was me using the pencils the best way possible. And this is the maximum color payout I could get. It was just terrible. Look, bleed through. We got bleed through. It's terrible. The paper is awful. So when we look at this, and then we look at this is better. Even though I don't like this paper, but this is better. We came a long way. And this was published when? 2020, I would guess. Oh, I don't even think they have. Oh, yeah. 2021. So, you know, not bad. Yes, Char. The paper was definitely crap. Sorry, but it was. I just put markers in it and left the other side. Where were these books printed? I have no idea. This one is printed in the United States of America. 2021. Fifth printing. Interior design by Johanna Basford and Sabrina Bowers. And this was Worlds of Wonder in 2021. Secret Garden was printed on, I don't even think they say where. Yeah, I don't even think they say it. Nope, they do not say it. In my perfect world, one could write the book with a version of paper one wanted. Yes, that would be amazing. I suspect we will have to be millionaires or billionaires to get that book then. Because it will be some serious print on demand kind of thing. And this book is exactly the same as this book. I'm gonna have to move the camera again. Let's go ultra wide again. Yes. These are the same book. One is a bit larger, which does not bother me at all in my perfect world. Atlanta's leaving. If you are, oh, okay. We're listening while I shower into dishes and then we're back. Okay, Atlanta, I'll be here. Probably. In there, let's see. Anyway, what I was talking about was this. Sorry, I digress. I digress a lot. This was the page because I had massive bleed through. It bled through here, 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 and here, and here. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of bleed through. Yeah, 6 pages of bleed through. And then I tried to salvage by painting with acrylic paint. It was craft paint, and I sanded it on top because I tried to salvage it, and then eventually I found out there was the French version, and I just abandoned this one. But my dream as a colorist was to make this tutorial of Chris Chang, because Chris Chang is like, oh, back then she was the colorist I aimed to become one day. Although nowadays I'm more of a Neko Simi kind of girl in Black Canary. I absolutely love her work. So I took the courage, but I decided to do it differently. What is it? Is it this book? Am I going crazy? No, it's correct. What I did is, I did not size this page at all. And I used a lot of wet wash because I needed to blend the colors and make them bleed. And I knew I would damage the paper a little bit, but I wanted to see if the paper could take it. And it was crazy because, you know, I could have ruined this and then I would not have another one to fix it. But nowadays I'm more bold. So I decided, you know what, the heck. And zero bleed through. Even though I did damage the paper a little bit. I will see if I can show you really up close. There is some damage here. It's a bit rough. And some damage here. Because there was a stain and those thick lines happening, just kind of like this one here. And I wanted to blend it through. So I re-wet the paper, which is not something we should do. I re-wet unless the paper is properly treated, but I re-wet the paper, I put more paint and more blue, and then I blended them in. Let me see if there's anywhere else where I actually damaged the paper. I think not. No, those are the only two areas. Oh, yeah, there's another one here. And that was because there's this little divot here, and the paint was like pulling here, so I tried to remove fast, and then I kind of scraped it a bit. But it was nothing too bad, nothing of consequence. And I think she used exclusively Prismacolors. But honestly, I took one look at her tutorial again. I was like, no, I'm not going to do all that, the background in pencils. It's too much for me. So what I did is I did all of the basing with watercolors. Did I miss something else? Oh no. Jeanette said, I read that one. Jeanette said, until recently, I didn't realise there were different papers in different countries at Afterlife. Yes, it was not just you, Jeanette. I thought there were two types of books, the one from Brazil and the one from United States. And I knew that the Brazil one was crap. And I did not believe that the American one could be crap. Because I do not have the Secret Garden one. And then I realized it was basically the same paper. The UK, the American one, and the Brazilian one. Very similar papers. However, it was not this one. It was Rooms of Wonder, the first one. Let me get that one. Move, dog. I wanted Rooms of Wonder really bad. Oh, hello, View. Your Secret Garden was printed in China, Argentina, or Brazil. I would suspect Brazil, to be honest. I wanted Rooms of Wonder, and I could not find it anywhere, and I could not find the American version, the British version, or the Brazilian version. So I found this on Amazon actually, the French version. And I did not know, yes, it's in Portuguese. Mine is in Portuguese. And I did not know that the paper was different. I just knew it was the same book. I confirmed with a few people I knew that this was indeed Rooms of Wonder. And I ordered. And then I got this book. Let me see if I find it. And this is Watercolour. I did ruin this paper a little bit, as you can see here. I used watercolor ground on here because I was afraid. But the paper is thick. Oh, hello, CK. You, my boo. Tiny, the paper is very thin, is lightly shiny, and not many pages in it. Pirate version. It could be Nissa, but they do have a Chinese version. And the Chinese version is original and actually has a little bit better paper than all the Secret Gardens. I've seen that one. Someone I know have that one. And I realized the paper had different texture. It was a bit smoother, but it still gripped the pencil really well. I was like, I like this. And I thought for a second, I thought I was going crazy. This is my polychromos. So I grabbed all the other ones I have and I tested them all. Was me testing it. And I was like, I like this. I really like this. That's when I realized French had better paper. And I never came back. Okay, let's start with this one. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that I finally braved this and I want to now continue with pencils. I might do these little flowers with probably wash-based markers or something. I'm not sure yet. I might. Because they're kind of like in a bunch, you know, I could like move the pigment here and there. So I might. But I'm following the tutorial as in her color scheme and stuff like that, but I'm loosely following the tutorial. This is another tutorial I'm following. This is not like a tutorial, more like a demo. Irena, Black Canary, she's doing all metallics. This is metallic paint. And I want to follow that tutorial using metallics. I'm using my cheap metallics by, you know, Chinese versions. You know, my love, I will eventually step on you and hurt you. My dog keeps laying right behind me, and I take one step back and I step on him. I do not know. This one was the... Where is it? Is it not here? Where is it? This page is incredible. Can you imagine using iridescent paint for this? It would be amazing. Did you ever see a crow feather? Because once I fed a crow, a few times, and it was so amazing. Because it's feather and it kind of like shed a feather near me. I don't know if that's the proper term when it loses a feather. And it was so beautiful, and I swear I wish I had like brought with me, but then again I'm not sure they would allow me to bring a feather on the plane. I'm quite sure they would not allow me to. Okay, here. This one. I just need to mark this because I will forget which page I sized and which page I didn't. So let me just write it down. So we'll do this and play with it if we have time, because I keep not ever stop talking apparently. Do I remember which one I did? It was a double-sided, I think. Was it not? Nope. You can feel by the texture because marabou paper is so smooth that when you... Not that one. It's one I wanted to, but I didn't. Yeah, this is the one. I can feel it. And I'm listening and watching one hand, watering my plants with the autumn may not be as chat for a while. It's all right, darling. Oh, hello, Haley. Welcome, welcome. Just checking the chat. No, if I missed anything. So this is the one. I will write it down. It's atrocious, my handwriting. I need to practice again. When I stay like a week without practicing, and I mean like in a book, really handwriting, cursive practicing, my handwriting just becomes atrocious because ever since I had COVID and my arthritis in my hands, I really lost a lot of dexterity. So I need to keep practicing to be decent. I will need a jar of water, which I will get it. And I want to pre-wet a few things here. Both of my little coloring thingies. Let me get my spray. I want to pre-wet because I want to make a really wet wash. I need to replace my water though. I'll be right back. 1 second. I am listening. Oh, Jeanette said my handwriting has gone west too. Yes, usually arthritis does that, but everything can be recovered, at least improved. So I practice every week, except when I don't, and then my handwriting becomes atrocious. I feel awful about it, and then I decide to practice again. I am back with my water. Necessary you shirt is like the paint color I make today. This is like a blurple. Let me tell you, I dyed this shirt. I bought like eight t-shirts. Hello, Ada. It's not crookness. I've seen your handwriting. Handwriting is good. It might not be the way it used to be, and that I understand, and that's a completely understandable kind of frustration. That's very valid. But you should not feel bad about it, because I've seen your handwriting. It looks pretty. And very legible, by the way. I think I'm gonna need another jar of water. Be right back. let me get a glass stand. I agree. Being spicy is not so bad, you know? I used to hate it when I was young, but I don't love it. I'm not going to say I love it, but I just accepted it. These are my little glass stands. I made a bunch of them. Even the picture of this one is the one that's in my Discord, I believe. All right. No, this one is on the pink tin. This one is on the All right. I want a really juicy brush. I like this one. It's an old one. Ada said, I was looking at this book, but there's something about having a color page right next to my page that scares me. You constantly feel like you're fading. Yes, I agree. This one is rather simple, so I wouldn't feel terribly bad if I just flat color it. So this one is tolerable, but this one here, oh boy, this one, it intimidates the heck out of me. Because this is one of the most incredibly cute and beautiful and sweet and intricate books I've ever seen. I mean, even the bricks have texture. So I just not colored in it yet. But then again, Ada, you already know all about the books I do not color yet. Come on, baby. Come on. Thank you, love. That's my dog. Ada said it's beautiful, but I would be way too scared. Yes, I have plenty of books that scare me, even though I tell myself I shouldn't be. It's just a book. If I mess up, I don't even need to show anyone if I don't want to. I can see the left right copy page. Yes, I agree. Nessa said, I can see the value of trying to copy page for learning purposes, otherwise being unique is more fun. I agree. But sometimes I like following. But today, for instance, I will not follow this. Which one, Jeanette? Sorry, leave a link for what? I lost something. Oh, what were you painting, Jane? Now I want to know. CK, have you been working on a doctoral thesis or something? Because you saying Jeanette et al. Brings me back to my master's degree thesis. Oh, you mean the Sogumi? This one. It's called the Desert Fox. This is a Desert Fox. It's a Fennec Fox. It's called the Desert Fox 4 Seasons. And the other one is the Desert Fox Mystery Adventure. I think. I will try to find a link. I did buy on Etsy though, and I think it's for the UK. It's probably better if you buy from Aladdin. You just finished your philosophy course. Yes, I knew. I just finished my philosophy course. I do not have an Aladdin link for you, but I will ask Jess. And when she gets the link, I'll ask her either to send it to you or she sends it to me and then I'll send it to you, okay? Because on Etsy, if you're in the UK or the US, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just best. Oh, you know what? this book now exists on Japanese, and I think the Japanese paper is actually better than that one. Yes, I think so. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. I don't think I'm crazy. I'm checking Amazon Japan just to be sure. Oh, apparently there's the English version of that book as well. I do not imagine the paper will be better. Painted some sunflowers and acrylics. Filming also. Oh, nice. Yes, I find EG a bit odd because in Brazil we don't use EG. It took me a while to find out. I was doing a meta-analysis and I found EG all the time on international articles. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. Amy posted the link at Aladdin. I cannot buy from Aladdin. I mean, I don't know how to. I tried watching someone's tutorial, but for some reason it didn't work for me. I think probably something changed on the website. It was a rather old tutorial. I don't know, but it is possible. And now there is the English version, which is this one. Sogumi the Fennec Fox, Cute Four Seasons Coloring, which is the one I just showed you, in the Coloring Adventure here. Sogumi the Fennec Fox, Cute Magical Adventure Coloring. However, I was really interested in getting the Japanese version. I just won't because, you know, I already own the other ones. No, this is the other one. Yeah, I will leave you with Amy's link because I cannot find the Japanese one, but it is one I was very interested in. Let's start this, shall we? I will do something really crazy here. That's making the noise. Yes, I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear from the mic. I hope not. Oh, hello, Hannah. Hello, hello. Let me see if I remember correctly. You are from Belgium? I don't trust my brain. Now we do something really, really bonkers here. I'm super wetting this. I like this little old brush for this. And now I want a smaller version of this. This one will have to. I want neon. I want to make a pink neon 3. I don't think I can drop it too much more and went off my router. Yes, this has been happening to me, Atlanta, and I don't think it's our internet. I think it's something on YouTube. I think it's the server, the local server that broadcasts the content to you, which usually is the closest one to you or the more readily available. I think that one is the one that is being messed up. And I don't know why. It doesn't look like it's because it's not a meat problem. If there is, it usually shows up really quickly. Ada, I sized this paper. It is technically watercolor paper, but I sized it because I did not like the way it performed on the other one, so I decided to make a bit of an experiment. I want a little bit of blue. Why am I not getting the blue? Oh, okay, now I am. I need a clip. It's starting to buckle a bit too much for my liking. I will put a bunch of clips in it now, just because I want to be able to control where the flow is going. This one should be here actually. And I will release this one so I can pull it. Audrey said, "Hi Lucy, hi everyone, just got home from doing my nails. Now I'm so hungry, I'm going to make me lunch." Audrey, how can you make yourself lunch after doing your nails? Or are you doing those nails that are super fancy and they dry? They have the drying chamber with the light. I know nothing about these modern things. Last time I did my nails in a professional environment when I was graduated from university. Welcome to the Fox Den, by the way. Doing crazy watercolor experiments today. You know what I want? I want a granulating paint. I don't want Artemis because Artemis is too dark for this image. I want it to be vibrant and colorful. What, love? Oh, really? All right. He just said you make me want to paint. Love how free and using watercolor feels for me. Tomorrow might be painted. I encourage everyone to paint because it's very, very freeing indeed. Really like it. I'm almost getting my hand. It's already dry. I'm almost wanting to take this. I'm a dum dum. Should have thought about this. Sorry if you can hear noise and shaking. It's just there is a little stool that I put my feet on because when I sit on the chair, I don't actually reach the floor. I'm too small. Oh no. I'm too small. Don't do what I'm doing. Tape the paper before you wet it, not after. I hope it worked, Atlanta. And you know how I know it's YouTube is when I open anything else, any other kind of video like Instagram, whatever, Nebula, Netflix, and it doesn't lag. If it's not lagging, that's how you know. Oops. No, no, no. Let's hope we knew. My mini scissors. Yes, I do. The mess is already made. There's virtually no point in doing what I'm doing now. This is one of my favorite washi tapes. It's ridiculously cheap, but it has this little square, so I know if I'm like aligned or not. It's easier for me to know then, because I'm really not good at measuring those things by eye. But obviously the paper is a bit wet, so it's not gluing the way you were supposed to. All right. I do not think this will work, but let's see. And I will try to be really rough now on the paper to see if it will take it. That's kind of the point of this test. This. Yeah, it's not gluing for some reason. I don't know why. I need a thicker version of this. And if you ever have trouble ungluing these things, let me press this. All you have to do is apply heat. Use a blow dryer or heat gun. Should be enough. Let's do it again. I'm thinking of a color scheme because I did not think that at all before doing this. This is a really juicy mop brush. And cobalt. Which one is my cobalt? That one? Cobalt turquoise. I'll go with chrome turquoise first. This is White Knights, by the way. Ooh, nice. And now, I want ultramarine, but I don't want that one. This other, the ultramarine I have here is Ultramarine Fineness by Schminke, and it has very little granulation. And I want it to granulate a lot. I want a dry basing with Derwent watercolor pencils and the Chroma Flow pencils. Did you ever do that? Did it work? Because I Never tried that in my life, and in fact, you just gave me a great idea. Thank you. But also, I never occurred to me that would be even a possibility. What I want is Ultramarine Deep by Van Gogh. It granulates a lot, and it's real ultramarine. This, look at how much granulation. Look how much. You're never going to see what I'm doing. Uh, Not that way you want. Yes, better. Much better. Yeah, better that way. Not yet, but I have double page Watercolour and Afro Tales with Anna Jane. She's based in Watercolour. I have this thing which I want to use the same brand when I do it video. Yes, I understand. I agree with you. I think sometimes they actually play really well together. I want to wet this part and enjoy that this part is actually still wet already. This, and I'm going rough here. I'm throwing the wetness at it. Someone mentioned my bird. I really liked my bird, and it was like a totally spurred moment because I didn't think I would have the time to do it. But I said, you know what? I feel like painting and using watercolor pencils, so I did. That's how that bird, the Claire Roulette challenge, came about. The color harmony lines, same range, same colors. So less work for me. Only have to add the one watercolors, but suit will need to try. Yes, and honestly, for watercolors, you don't need too much. Like, you really don't. I'm using the wrong brush. Shoot. I usually just use this brush for wetting, but it's not a problem per se. It's just it's a bit less precise, and I like using this just to wet the paper. And I'm doing a crazy thing here just because I can. And as you can see, it's splitting into beautiful colors. Maybe I'll even zoom you in a little bit more. Maybe I could move it a little bit. Yes, better. It's just an idea. I also think about doing the same thing with Arbusture and Polychromas and Fantasy Worlds. Yes, they're actually perfect for this because they color match almost to the teeth. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm even cleaning the brush. Look how beautiful that is. I absolutely love this kind of weird color scheme. I think now we can start painting a little more loosely, but really actually painting. So I'm gonna get this purple. And I have a bit of a ceramic dish here. I'm wetting it. I'm not even looking to the reference image because right now I do not care. Ooh, I can blend it. I like it. It's better than the last time. Although, look. Oh no, I thought it was damage to the paper. It is not. Doesn't seem to be anyway. I will use something really smooth to see if I can. Is that drawing Lucy? Oh no, that's a coloring book. It's called Small World. By Ellie Lecourt. Yeah, I'm zoomed in. Let me see if I can show you. Small World. This one. Definitely not my drawing. My last drawing was my Kiwi that I did in art class last Monday. It was just a sketch. Nothing finished. I want cerulean. Okay, I'm not going to use this one anymore. I already removed the ultramarine, which I'm not even sure we'll use it actually, so I can put it back. And as you can see here, I put a magnet on it. And this is my new colors, so I just put them here like this with magnets. And this is all of my watercolors. It's incredible mess I can make in my kitchen by only making a grilled cheese sandwich. Yes, it got very light lines because it's a what technically supposed to be a watercolor book, so it's very light lines. I actually wish more books were like this. Ooh, I'm seeing some beautiful granulation here. I'm thinking, what color do I want? I want pink, but do I want neon pink? I think not. I think I'll just. And I keep doing that same thing. Duh. What did I do with my water brush? Am I going crazy here? Apparently I am. Will work for now. I need more. It's not enough. It's funny. This is one of my favorite brushes, and it's one of those brushes that come in how do we even call it? In those sets when you buy like a student grade set, and it comes with a case and with a brush. Pocket set, student version. This is the Van Gogh one. I need to sit down after do this. I took Mama for a 5.5 kilometer hike. 2 miles all the way up, but it's like this is whispering. Oh, it could be me. It could be me. Is everyone listening to me really low? Because I can bring the mic a tad bit closer, I believe. Is this better? Let me see. Or not. Maybe like this. Okay, I'll say more things. Let me try something. Hold up. I'm gonna bring it closer a little bit. What about now? Better? You have a Bluetooth hearing aid. Ada, I never found them to purchase separately. I only got this in my first watercolor set. All right. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know. I want a green, but what kind of green do I want? Maybe a phthalo green. Let's see. You know what I would do? This gets out of hand. I will cover this and put my watercolors here. That's right. Let me zoom you out just a bit so you know what I'm doing. Yes, better. You can hear better now. Okay. I've ordered a set of 3. You love them. I think they have all the sets. Oh, you mean because it's outside of the line? Oh, that boat has sailed for me for a long time now. We got a beautiful cauliflower here. Love this effect. I want a little more of this pink. I think I do. And it's funny because this one does not lose its shape, and it's been, I think, a decade or more by now. And I'm going crazy here. I'm not being fancy about this. It's just a loose interpretation. That's what it is. It's just a test to see what the paper will do. And it clearly seems to be doing better. But in places I reworked, I can see some. Is it peeling? Let me see. Yes, I reworked this area, and so it peeled a little bit. So clearly the paper is not great quality, despite being really thick. That's why I say thickness is not everything. It's about how it was pressed, it's about how it was made, what kind of fibers, how old were the fibers, the wood pulp. Was it wood pulp? Was it cotton? There's so much involved. I need more paint. I want to make this really bright and vivid. And then I will go for the green. Yeah, but it's better now. It's clearly better than before, at least. It worked. The sizing definitely worked. I want phthalo blue. Actually, it's phthalo turquoise. It's PB60. And then I want PG8, which is green. They want. I do not have PG7, and I don't have PG18, which is Viridian. And PG7, which is the fake Viridian green, phthalocyanine green. I'm so hungry. Oh, this is really good. My grandma, she doesn't have tinnitus, but she has hearing loss, and hers is really very much so Bluetooth. It's funny because I make jokes with her. I say, "You're not using this for your hearing loss. You're using this so you can listen to your Korean dramas." That's pretty much what she does. but she does have hearing loss. She just uses a lot as a headset as well. I haven't done the roulette. I think the July one, Jeanette, the class roulette challenge. I forget how good this brush is, how much I love it. I've been doing some acrylic painting and then I don't use my good watercolor brushes. I want to do this very delicately because it's close to the people in it. Or people, the animals in it. The animal people. This is so cute. I love, love, love this page. I will not do this on his face because I need to paint his face first. What are these supposed to be? I'm gonna have to cheat. Oh, they like hugely. Oh no, they like cacti. Okay, they like cacti. All right. I will make a pink cacti. Kind of the way we do succulents. Oh no. No. Oh no. 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 Okay, you're going to live there now. There's a cat head there. Oh, shoot. The only thing I don't like about this brush. This is a foldable brush, and because of that, it keeps unscrewing itself. Annoying. Let's see how we are on time. Yeah, we're okay on time. I'm going to choose a smaller picture, use my language and dilute them in water. Wait, I lost something here. Gel pens are tinted graphite. I don't plan to buy tinted graphite. I'm not trying to do a whole page in just gel pens. So hungry I thought I was going to faint. Now a few bites and I'm stuffed. Oh yes. Still has more certified pens than graphite tinted. It actually work nicer than their ones. Not expensive. I think Michael even has them. Hello, Kate. You were here before. Did you leave? Now you're back. Worry not about typos. We speak typo. And if we don't, we can ask you what do you mean. Jeanette, if I can do one tiny thing is more victories, maybe I do it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do the challenge this time. I have a lot of things to focus on this month, and I want to focus on untouched books. So I want to give my attention to that this month. I will do, I think, the fairy tales for the group buddy, but that's pretty much what all I'm doing, I think. I completely covered the other one. The other plant, I mean. I would show you how. Oh, you're doing the small victories roulette. The page hopping thing. Yeah, I'm without my small victories because I gave it to my nana. I completely bent one of the thingies. So I just cut it off. What else do I want to do here? I don't even know. Oh no, there was white here. Oh crap. Yes, again. Still working on dishes. 40. We'll wait 2 days, then we go to Edinburgh. Hooray for 4 days. Oh, this is it. By the way, if you want to get a graphite effect, you can buy loose graphite powder very inexpensively and takes only a tiny amount added to your watercolors. I imagine you can probably shave a little bit off of your own pencil if that's the case as well. Or if you have a mechanical pencil, that will work too. Maybe some video could include some pics of Nana pages. Oh, I don't know if she would allow me to. She's very shy, but she is an artist, you know, a proper artist, as in she paint oil paintings and expose them in galleries in town. That's funny. Atlanta said Momo has this game where she likes to drop her toy in her water dish for some reason. That's funny because my cats don't do that, but my dog does that. Yes, I think we just get tired and bored, Chris, because it's in the beginning it's fun, but after a while it becomes a little bit more like pressure, you know? For example, facing the toy. It could be that. My dog likes it just so he can picks it up. He throws it in the water ball and then dives his nose in it and pick it up. He picks it up and then starts playing with it all over again. He even sometimes dry his toys because there is a kind of like a a mat, a fabric mat I keep under, actually beside the water ball, and he just drop his stuff there and kind of rolls the towel on top of the toy. Obviously, that thing gets completely riddled with fur and gunk, but I have to go grab it and wash it. So I have to get it out with a back scratcher. Yeah. Peter, you're there still. If you want, can I tell everyone? Oh, you're here. Of course you are. But if she allows me to post the pages, I would definitely post the pages. Can I tell everyone, Ada, about our thing? Or do you want to keep it a secret? Yeah, my dog, when he was little, he would totally get inside his water ball. He was maddening because he's a husky. He's really furry. Luckily, really hard to wet that fur. Oh, yes. So, I want to touch a few untouched books, and so did Ada. So, we made a deal. We will buddy on a book we both have, and it is untouched to both of us. I'm so happy because I really want to do that. This is a thing for me with the groups. I want to touch my untouched books, you know? And in the group, you're kind of stuck to one book. And I have so many books because I've started increasing my collection when a few months, no, it's been a year now. Yeah, I was going to say a little less than a year, but it's been a year by now. I've started purchasing new books because I only had like three Johanna Basford, two Hannah Carlsons, and two Kirby's. That was, I think, pretty much the only ones I had. Oh no, I had one book by Maria Trolle, which was Flora. I still have it, but I had only one. And because of that, I didn't have enough books, you know, the way I wanted. So, and also I lost the book of my dreams, which is lost the chance to get the book of my dreams, which is Spirit Animals by Hannah Carson. And I decided, you know what, I'm not going to wait. I wanted to wait until my coloring was worthy of the nicer books. And then I was like, you know, this is ridiculous. I lost the chance to get a book I thought was a heck of a work of art, you know, beautiful, because I didn't think my coloring was good enough at the time. And now I can't find it anymore. So it's like, I'm not going to not buy books anymore. I'm done with this. And then I started to buy all the books I wanted. So in the span of a year, I added over 100 and something, 150, 160 books to my collection. I mean, we play in the Poodle's Hort. I think I lost something. Oh, which one do I have it? Oh, our buddy book. I forgot the name. It's a mythographic book. It's fairy something. I'm really bad with the mythographic book names. I know it's the Fabiana Tanazio one. And I want to do that. I want to touch untouched books. That's what I want to focus on. It doesn't bother me. Whips don't bother me too much. Sometimes if they're old enough and they've been like, it's something like silly that I need, I don't know, just add gel pen highlights and, or just a couple shadows here and there, you know, then it bothers me because then I'm like, why didn't I finish this? It's just, you know, it would take me like 15 minutes to finish. Then I go and I finish and that's done and I'm happy, yada yada. But, you know, when that's not the case, while that's not the case, what it is the case is having this mountain of untouched books that I don't get to touch and give them some love because I'm kind of stuck in groups of books, you know, specific books. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use one single color because the good thing about watercolor is you can go with pencils on top and change it up. Yes, I started doing that to Atlanta. The Dragon Spell, the Fairy Tale, the Fairy Tales and Folklore. But now I have like 4 or 5 pages in those books, and I have still a ton of others that I did not touch. So that's upsetting me a bit because I love all of my books. I don't have a book like I don't want. I have books I feel intimidated by, granted, yes, but what am I doing? Oh gosh. I feel like as long as the book is untouched, it feels scary. And when I have once I have a page in it, it almost feels like yes, exactly, exactly. I have untouched books. I just stare at. I flip through them. I find them beautiful, but I just cannot bring myself to color on them. One thing that did help with a few books was coloring the title pages. That tag Jess made, tackle the title pages, helped me a lot on this because then it's usually smaller. The illustration, it feels less precious, I think. So I do that sometimes. Not all the time. Some books, sometimes the title page, is just as complex as the rest of the book, which I think is the case with Melpomene Chaturday. And in that case, then yes, definitely, definitely. Can I blend this? Yes, I can. See, I'm happy now. And in that case, then yes, I still feel intimidated. Some books I want to be perfect, like Joseph Kattenbang. It's a bit of an issue for me because I love his books, but I keep feeling I'm not going to make it justice, you know? So I just keep avoiding them. It's funny because Kalinska doesn't do that to me. I think it's because her illustrations are so wacky that I don't feel like I could possibly do anything horrible to it or wrong to it in a way. If I don't know if that makes sense. What's the one? I have two and I'm not finished them. Whips still. I break the ice in a group. Yes. Or in a body. Yes.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like Many would just always intimidate me. Yes, Ada. True. I finished a page that I really liked the result in Enchanted Earth for Wendy Jazzy Doodle Designs collab, and I still feel intimidated by it. It didn't help Matt as much. Is this my cerulean blue? Yes, it is. I'm running out of cerulean. I really like my ceruleans. I need more water here. One thing I don't like about this book, can you see this? There's a line here, and then there's a line here, and then there's no line here. I really wish the border was complete, you know? Because I don't like having to do straight lines. I don't trust myself to do. See? Definitely just messed it up. I don't trust myself to do straight lines. Frack, I messed it up. Shoot. It's okay, it's fine. It's fine. I can try to fix it. I think I can lift this color rather easily. If so, I wait for a little bit and then lift it. Or at least blend it a little bit so it doesn't look too stark. Should be using a larger brush in this. I'm finishing Enchanted Earth page for her. All in pencil, woman's. Love the challenge. That was Atlanta. When someone say all in pencils, it's probably Atlanta because she really is brave and doing something all in pencils. Usually Atlanta. Jeanette said her books don't. This single sign is so you base with markers. He just said, Milk Man is so stunning, I love to just stare. This is not. Yes, it's the same for me with most mythographics. I feel Melpomene to me, she's very mythographic like. The same kind of fears, the same kind of awe, because it's beautiful. CK, you teach at the university? I might need some water here because it's a bit dry now. Yeah, this paper is much better with the sizing, you know, but considering the quality of the paper, I did expect way better. As in not to have to size it to begin with. Because I don't mind sizing, but I mean, is one day I take to do that instead of sitting down in color, you know? So it's definitely not as fun. It's not a big deal, but it's not as fun as just sitting down in color, you know? I wanted Zoe de Las Casas to do a book where there's people in it. Zoe de Las Casas is a French, I think she's Spanish, I'm not sure, but uh, it's published in French, her books. And the paper is the best paper I ever used in the coloring book. Not even kidding. I need a clean space here. Is this clean enough? It will be soon. I want to put this rule in. I'm just putting cerulean, a bunch of cerulean in this little well. Sorry if you can't hear, but I was a bit far away from the mic. Now I'm back. Exactly, CK. Yes, exactly, Ada. That's the reason. If they hadn't said it was a watercolor paper or it was watercolor compatible or marker compatible, then I guess I wouldn't feel disappointed. But because they said it was and the paper did not behave as well as I expected, then I felt a bit disappointed, if that makes sense. Yes, the good part of collab is that you finish, you know, you're going to finish. It's not going to be a forever whip kind of situation. I agree, very much so. I love that, in fact. But I usually only join if the book is untouched. Me. But because most of my books are untouched, since it's been not too long ago that they became my books to begin with, then I definitely. Oh no, come back here. Then I definitely have been enjoying a lot of collabs. I joined Jess's Romantic Country collab. I joined Audrey's Tales from the Castle Ruins. I joined Enchanted Earth that I delivered last week. Not last week. Last night. And I really like watching the videos. Joe's collab as well. The Fantasy Worlds second group. Jane, there is a Discord. If you go to the description, there is a Discord link. You can post there so I can show everyone if you want. We call that art tags. And it's absolutely optional. If you don't want to, if you want to hold that up your sleeve still, then that's fine too. No issue and no pressure. Okay, let me see if I can fix this border that I messed up. Let's see how that handles the lifting. Oh, you live into Scotland, it's true. Oh, I hope you flood your Instagram with pictures because I will live vicariously through you because that's one of my dream destinations. If I was really rich, I would elope with my boyfriend and I would totally marry in Scotland. Go ahead, Audrey, I completely understand. Go ahead and take a nap, darling. There is a time of the day, which is funny because it's usually right after I finish the stream, but not on Saturday specifically. It's every day. It's 5 p.m. 5, 6 p.m. It depends. Some days is actually earlier, like 2 p.m., but most days is around 5 p.m. That I absolutely need to nap and sleep. It's like I can't keep my eyes open. I had to literally change my schedule to do that. And it's weird because I always worked 12 hours or studied or work for 12 hours in a row. So I would come in the university or sometimes at hospital at 7 a.m. and I would leave 7 p.m. So within that window, I was always very much awake, despite being sleepy too in the morning because I've always been sleepy in the mornings. But you know, capitalist world, we gotta work. They don't care about our sleep cycles and if we work better in a particular time of day. But the funny part is that didn't happen with me before. And all of a sudden, after now that I'm perimenopausal, apparently now I feel sleepy in the middle of the day. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. I hope you have loads of fun. When do you travel exactly? I lost something. I'm not sure about the drill of signing a page for a particular book. What if I hate the page I get? And with my luck, I'll get the page I hate the most. Yes, um with Jess collab and with Wendy at Jazzy Do Designs, you picked your three favorites, and then she will assign one of the three you picked. And of course, that if by the time you email them, that's that's taken, then you can email another three options. But honestly, I think once. Oh no, it's peeling. I wet too much this paper. That's why. That's my own fault here. Because this paper is no cotton, so it will suffer a little bit from my roughness and my crazy wetting thingies. What was I saying? Oh yes, about the collab. Then we have like options of our favorites. I like this type the best because then it's just not any whatever page. But for some books, it wouldn't matter because it's really rare that I have a page I don't like. The page like they just don't call my attention, but I wouldn't have any problem coloring them, except if it's a spider. And there is one or two illustrations from Maria Trolle Fairy Tale Worlds that is a horrible, ugly dog, and I know that is part of the story. The story is the dog is horribly ugly. I know that, but I just, oh no, no, okay, good. It's hair. There's hair in my page. If you can't see it, that's why I'm having a fit here. But there's that horrible dog page. I find that horrible. Really rare that I find pages I don't like, unless they're mandalas. I don't like mandalas much. Which again, not a problem. I don't hate them. I just most of the time don't feel drawn to color them. But sometimes if I want to do something crazy and test things, I might choose that page. So I'm not even mad that they're there. Jiggly dog. I won't color that one. You see, Audrey knows what I'm talking about. I hate that page. I really do hate that page. Okay, I want to wet it, but I want to wet. Okay, I don't know what I did with my other brush. Is it here? Oh, it's here. Why do my knees look like starting young? Yes, the ugly dog. I'm gonna call it that one. CK, approach it like an art student with an assignment. Young. Jeanette said everything you do this time. Oh no, no, darling. No, it doesn't. You're seeing the best hits, you know? It is something really important for people to understand. Most times what you see in social media is our greatest hits. You will probably will not see other things. Okay, so don't feel that that person, everything they touch turns to gold. Although some people are, but some people are very experienced, which is not my case. I have been coloring for a long time, but I have been doing on and off because I was in college and then working in 3, 4 different hospitals at a time, and after that doing home care, and after home care clinic, and then life. Life happens, and because of that, and I want to paint everything blue here because then I will go with the yellow on top once it dries on the leaves. I'm pre-wetting. Goodness, I really don't want to accidentally paint the fox because she's my favorite character for obvious reasons. Okay, I think that's enough. Now let's go. Hmm. Nice. I need more. I did more before it dries. Go, 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 go. Oh no, this part's already dry. I learned so much from you ordering with her soft sales with colored Claire, Emily, so much fun colors. Yes. All right. Have a good couch nap, Audrey. One day I was chatting with Audrey on WhatsApp, and she texted me a photo. She was watching the video I had posted. It was just a few days ago. It was the batch sizing video. And I was on her TV, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm on TV. That's scary." It's not that it's bad. It's not bad. It's just it feels really odd to see my own video on someone's TV. And my TV is really old and almost croaking, so I don't do that. I don't put on TV most times. I usually just put on my tablet, which is 9 inches, I think. So I do that sometimes. But that's about it. I don't usually do more than that for obvious reasons. My TV being crap and all that. Okay, let's go. Is it 5 o'clock? Oh yes, that's why. Because Bear said he was gonna walk snow with his dog and his mom's dog. 5 o'clock, and I heard him walking through the gate, so that's what they're doing. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I completely painted its arm. Yeah, it's the same for me, Jeanette. I learned a lot. For example, the way Audrey uses oil pastel, I love oil pastel, but the way she uses is completely different than the way I use it. And I was really happy to learn how she uses it. Felt really good to learn that. Annika, Audrey. I wouldn't say I learned a lot from Maya, uh, because I don't remember seeing something that had never occurred to me before. As in something new to me. I mean, but heck, Maya is a huge inspiration. And after I completely forgot the name. That tag that we talked about, our favorite coloring community creators. I think it was Audrey. Audrey mentioned Mireia, I think. Mireia colors, and I really like the way she colors. So I was really, really happy to discover her as a creator because I didn't know her before. So now I'm definitely a follower. It's really fun. Mireia is really good. Momo, I discovered her through the Tubiton, the cancer fighting Tubiton, which is also great. I don't know if there are more. There probably are, I just don't remember them right now. Elm Colors I already knew, and she is one of my biggest inspirations because I absolutely love her style of color. Really, really makes me happy to see the way she colors. It's very inspiring and she does a lot of things. I do not know how to handle my new color tools, and I learned from her. I just need to find a way to make peace with my ink tints because so far we don't see eye to eye, the ink tints and I. I mean, I can do it if I grab the pen and take the from the tip, but if I color on it, I still haven't found a way to make that work. And that's what driving me mental, really. So, okay, I need more. I think I'm gonna have to replace it. I want more blue because it always dries lighter than we think it will. So, especially if it's wet on wet. So I need more color to make sure it will get the right saturation. And I like cerulean because it granulates beautifully. Okay, I swear oh, my brushes run away from me apparently. I need to wet this again because it's drying too much and I don't want it to dry because I want it very wet. Very, very wet. Because I like to make the paint go wild. It's part of the reason why I size my pages because most coloring books, if they have decent enough paper, like not Amazon type paper, just good quality coloring book paper, they can handle a modest amount of watercolor. But I like doing the crazy thing. I like just wetting everything and going crazy with it. It's not nearly as fun if you don't let the paint go wild. Most times when I want control, I'll just use gouache or Chinese watercolors because they don't move or flow as much. Like Danzai paint. Is Chris there or is she napping? Because I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, you uploaded? Alright. I'll open in a minute. Let me just do this fast because I don't want it to dry again. It would be a hassle if it dried all over again. Come on. I know it's almost over my paint, but give me a little bit of color. Just a little bit. Okay, good. That's good enough, I think. It's probably going to get cauliflowers because this part is already not wet enough for what I'm doing, but that's fine. I don't mind. This kind of fun for me is about not controlling, you know? About not going crazy. Although in that moment I did let the whole thing go purple. And I want this to be the sky, so technically it would be there. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Let me open. Where's my phone? Kate is lurking. Lurk away, darling. I am on your TV too. Oh, YouTube's been bad. You getting the Wheel of Doom, Jane? I hate when it happens. Nope. Nope. Gosh, there's a bajillion notifications here. Oh, Jeanette, only now I saw you sent me a message. Sorry I did not reply, darling. How did I do the background? I'll show you how I did it. Where is it? Where's my Discord? Oh, found it. Okay, Fox then goes live. Oh, you sunflowers. Look. You do it on canvas? Oh yeah, that's canvas, right? Or is it a canvas pad, like a board, or just canvas paper? That's beautiful. The hardest thing for me is the center of sunflowers. I find them beautiful, but I just I can't grasp how to get the proper texture in the middle. And you did it perfectly. Beautiful, beautiful. If you can see by yourself, yes, I wondered. I thought it wasn't. This is the base layer, yes. But still, you can see the texture already. If you guys want to see by yourselves, you can see it on the Discord link. I really like your yellow. It's funny because I don't think I would have chosen that type of yellow, but it looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me show you my own. It's not my own because I did not draw a thing. I just colored. Oh, you're videoing it. Awesome. Great. It's a whip. It's not finished yet. This is, I don't want to touch the book below, but this is Rita Berman, Mein Spaziergang durch die Jahreszeiten. It's her seasons compilation book, and I did with gouache. In the back, I darkened with matte acrylic, but the initial base layer and everything else here, like everything about the sunflowers and the leaves, are all gouache. And then here, I'm giving the texture now. I'm doing it with crayons, like new colors. This book for me is exactly that. It's going complete nuts and doing crazy stuff. Like this was me fixing an issue because I had bad bleed through. But then I used acrylics and gouache and all kinds of things, really. This is what I do with this book. Because these things, I don't know how to color these things. So I literally just cover it up. Oh, you have to go? See you later, CK. Only now I notice I did not paint this part correctly. Let's just hope it's time. You will probably cauliflower, but like I said, I don't really care. I have 1 more hour, and I want to do all the books before, but I want to finish the sky now because I'm on a row and I already made the paint, so sky it is. Sorry for being quiet, I'm just trying to mess this up, not to mess this up. And I know I'm speaking really low. I promise it will not take too long. I'm gonna completely mangle my cerulean. I definitely need to replenish that one afterwards. This is me being really rough. If it peels right now, that's my fault because it's wet and I'm rubbing, and this would happen with any paper. Doesn't matter how good it could be. Arch. It would still start peeling if you rub it while it's wet, like the way I'm doing. I just wanted to finish this quick. What I like to do, and it's something I just discovered, like maybe last month or June, maybe. I like to base a lot of pages in the beginning of the month and then go through them with details and stuff along as the month goes by. It's clearly something that I liked doing. I experimented this in June. I liked it, and I didn't do that as much in July, but I actually missed not doing it. So I think I'm going to try to do that today. Base as many pages as possible. But I want to use gouache in the next one because I have new gouache and I want to play with it. And then probably during the uncut stream I will play with my gouache as well in the meantime. Although I'm not sure, but I will play with the new one just yet. I need to put it on a proper wet palette. I need to get a few things from the store, catch all of you around stream. Thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you for showing us. Beauty things are meant to be shown. See you later, Jane. Momo yawned at me and went in her cat tree, so we're all set. Thank goodness. I think she was waiting for me to sit at my desk. She was like, "Come on, human, it's my nap time. I want to rest too." Because cats are lazy. They are hyper, but they're hyper for like that amount. And when they don't want to move, oh, there's no Christ that will make them move. Nothing will make them move if they don't want to. When it's their nap time, their rest time, and I'm fiddling, and I should not be fiddling with this. This is how you mess things up in watercolor. All right, that's good enough. Let me put this aside. If I can find space, because I separated all of the books to show so I can record the completed pages. So my entire desk is filled with books. I took Mom to the vet in the 5x5 hike in the backpack, and then she walked in. Oh. Oh, wait. You did. Wait, hold up. Are you saying that instead of walking him, no, she walked him? Oh, okay. Walked home a few blocks. Just a few blocks? I thought when you said you're on a hike that the cat was hiking, literally, with you, not in the backpack. Am I understanding this right? Well, I completely understand if that's the case because that's what my cats would do. They would definitely not want to walk. Oh, she was in the cat backpack. Yes, I have one of those, but my cats hate it, so I don't exactly use it. I'm going to do something. Something crazy. I will try starting this book. Oh gosh. I think I prepped 2 pages here. Oh, I should have prepped this one. Look, oh beautiful. I love bunnies. I just can't have them, but I love them. Yeah, I prepped this one and this one. Okay. No, but that means more skies. I could do. No, no, too much. I don't have enough time for that. I'll go with this one. Yes. Let me see how I'm going to arrange everything because it's the other side. Completely the other side. I thought you were napping, Auntie. Although technically, usually when you sleep before my stream. But yeah, never mind. Never mind me. I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. And no, is this thing? No, it's also not this one. Where is my paper? I have it's not this one. Did I do? Found it. This is the one. Oh, you didn't mean to nap. But in general, all the books out on your desk sucks. Yes, it does. I agree. I very much agree. You know, not to do things out of book. You know what? There's nothing here, so yeah, I'm not gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it here. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Let's go for the gouache. Where is it, my little thingy? Hold up. You know, after so many streams, one would think I am better prepared. I am clearly not. Mimi sent art tags because she needs help. Okay, let's help Mimi. Oh, what do I do for background? Hmm. Hmm. Let me click on it. We'll put this below so you don't have to see the glare. Let's think. I need my color wheel, my mini color wheel. So we got the purple, which is kind of like this. And the direct opposite would be kind of like yellow. Hmm. You have two options, I think, in my opinion, of course. You could go with a cerulean blue, a really warm blue, like as a sky, because this is grass, right? I would, if I were you, use a bit of green, like this green up here, and I would come down with a warm blue, like cerulean type of blue, and I would like meet them in the middle. And the transition to a warm blue, then to a cool blue, all the way to get a very light pastelly, I think, because these colors are very bright. So I would go really pastelly. Oh, you need to go, honey. Bye. If it's really late there, I think it is. Good night. Or you could do, and this would be the analogous option, and the opposite for the purple, which is the dragon, would be yellow. So you could do yellow. Like this is has a bit of pink, so I would guess more of a lemon yellow, but a yellow, and then you could like turn into a coral on the top, like almost like a sunset kind of thing, maybe. Ada said, I don't know why, but I would go beigeish in a circle. That's actually a good idea. Uh, draw a circle, so you can like limit the area and then go with a color like beige, for example. That's pretty good. Thank you, Jeanette. This is actually in Brazil when we buy either Express or Temu, we have a minimum amount of expenditure, so we can get free shipping. Yes, it's silly, it's not much, but sometimes there's like 1-2 quid left to complete it, and this was like I think 2 quid. So I bought it just to get the free shipping, and it's actually very useful. I have a large one here, a real one. But honestly, most of the times I just want to know the temperature of the color, so it doesn't really matter. This is enough for me. I don't need like to be in a exact color, just in the ballpark, like oh, the purple and the yellow and bluey blurple in warm yellow, stuff like that. I don't use it all the time. It's just when I'm thinking like this, for example. That's when I use it. Let me put it back so I don't lose it. I keep it near my pencil, my drawing pencils. I'm making some room. Let me put this away before I hurt myself. Where, where, where is it found that I found? Oh, I love the heavy. I need to listen to the heavy more. In a while. I don't know what I. Oh, it's here. Oh, yes, that would be awesome, awesome. I love using oxides, but I'm terrible at it. I need to learn more, but I was heavily inspired by Zucchini Kitty on getting mine. This is it. The water here, color wheel here. Let me zoom you in just a tad bit so you know what I'm doing. Can I put you just a tad bit up? Yes, I guess so. Or maybe soft pastel. Soft pastel. You grabbed the keychain from Timu too. I did exactly that. Shell's Colin Johnny has a good story applying distress ink to background. Yes. I loved her tutorial. The issue is I am terrified of using masking fluid in coloring books. So I'm not sure. In all the two tutorials, she used masking fluid. But, you know, Zucchini Kitty is the OG. So that's fine. I mean, that's fine, my thingy here. No, 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 no. No, no cats today. Love, no. That's not a good idea, my love. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Come on, come here. Say hello before I crack open the shoe. Come on, come on. What happened to you? Oh my god. Let me see, let me see. Is it better? My cat is like with a wonky eye. That's why I'm here. You're asking for help, love. Okay, it's okay. Alright. Because I had a lot of accidents with masking fluid of ruining the paper. I do have the cement rubber to remove it, but oh, the oxide. Really, love. Okay. All right. I will give you a little bit of love, like 5 minutes, okay? And then you have to go down. And in the meantime, do you know what I would do? I will close this because I know you're gonna fill this with hair, right? Mm, beautiful. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see her a little bit. Oh, it's the oxide and the ink. I don't know which one I've got. It's true. I saw Claire make a video at Color with Claire. I saw her make a video of it. What are you doing, love? Hmm? What did you do? Did you fight? Did you pick a fight with Fitz? Is that what you did, love? Is that why you have the eye closed? There is no damage to the retina that I can see, my love. Mm. Just checking her eye if everything's alright, but because she's got a one eye closed. Now you got me curious, Mimi. I will check which one. Let me go check, because now I want to know. Oh, mine is the Distress ink. Yes. And I saw a video of Claire showing how easy it seemed to use the oxides. Like they were creamier to apply and apparently more homogeneous. But I only got the inks and they're way too expensive here. I bought a full set of the inks and I'm not investing anymore because I have enough inks for a lifetime. You have 2 more minutes here, my love. Okay? Yes. Mm. Let's try to move the camera a little bit so you can see her better. Let me see if I can show you this. I don't know if you can hear her purring. Oh, great. She left right at 5-minute mark. Just in case they're far, because I'm sure there is. And we can start now. Yay. Kitty like the kitty kitty. I absolutely love the kitty kitty. Just sorry she's not more present in the community because of her health issues. Okay. I can fix the angle now. Oh, we got no cat. I'm still to move it out a little bit. Yes. This is Shinhan gouache. And I heard wonders of this. In the kitchen where I keep the round ones for my injections, there's one there that is larger. Apparently Bear got hurt and he needs a band-aid. Let's see. So we got white, black. Is this PW6? I don't know. Oh yes, it is. Ultramarine. Oh, I love this color. Turquoise blue. Viridian. Is this real Viridian? No, it's not. It's fake Viridian. I'm gonna have to write it down. I still have ink. I barely have any ink. Hue. Yeah, my cats, they're not cooperative. Neither is my dog. With the camera, I mean. This is what? PG7 and PY3. Okay. PY3. Oops. PY74 and PO13 is permanent yellow orange. Okay. Do we not have? Oh, there's Carmine there. Okay. PR112, PR254. Okay. And this is PR17. I don't know this pigment. It's a bit, I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit liquidy inside here. And the reason for that is because I put propylene glycol, because that prevents it from drying a little bit. So let's go. Let's start here. Oof, this happens with white sometimes. I'm gonna need to clean it up. What happened with your hand? He bit you? Why? Oh, he was like nervous. He grazed. I see. Did you clean it? So we got permanent yellow. What? What are you saying? Bear singing a song saying it's time for croquet. And I was like, what? This reminds me of a video, and it's a silly one, but it's from a retired dog. He was a police dog at the airport, I think. And this guy starts reading like a grocery list, like bread, pasta, da da da. And then he inserts cocaine in the middle, and the German Shepherd just looks at him like, what? It's such a fun video, that one. He's just drinking creatine because he went to the gym, okay? He's not drinking a different kind of white powder or snorting you or whatever. He's drinking creatine.
You actually drink? I mean, you can drink cocaine, but
You can.
it's gonna hit you like the same as snorting.
No, nothing is the same as snorting. Because snorting actually goes straight to the bloodstream. But it will probably affect your lungs before anything else. And that's a problem because then you're not going to feel the way people want to feel when they use stuff like that. Why I'm doing that on top of an open book? Because this is the paper. It's a protective paper. And because I'm bold and a bit crazy. That's why. Do I recommend it? No, of course not. Do what I say, not what I do. Oops. I knew someone would eventually ask me that question. But look, at least this time I actually put a paper underneath, because most times I don't even do that. I am just lazy like that. Do I want to put bouncy in? No, never mind. They're asking me why I'm pouring paint on top of an open book. Accidents can happen, you know. And it's true, they can. But they would not. Unless a cat shows up and jumps on top of it, they're no better off. Oh, this is really droopy. Okay, crazy gal, I dare you to put the pens in the frame. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. They're in the frame now. What, love?
I used to watch the abridged series from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
And on the abridged version, I don't remember her name, but she was Merrick's sister, I think. And whenever she didn't have an answer for something, she just said something like, "Because shut up." So why are you doing that on your book? Because shut up.
Pretty much that. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know. I haven't realised I was out of frame. Yeah, you need to shake these things. I buy ball bearing, nail polish ball bearings, and I drop them on top inside the tube, and then I shake them. I didn't drop the ball bearings this time because I literally just opened this package. But once I pour the first one, you know, just to create some space for the ball bearings, I usually drop the ball bearing inside. Did he behave today during the walk? Because, you know, my dog, he's a husky, so he's technically his lap dog. Let's not tell him that because he already pulls like a motherfucker. Sorry for the cursing, but sometimes it can't be helped.
It's better than last week.
Oh, good. Because I know last week he did not behave at all. It's a bit of a lot of viridian, to be honest. Do you, Jeanette? Oh, this one was surprisingly hard to open.
I've got to start behavior from now on because my training schedule on Saturdays I have to do back and biceps.
Oh.
So from now on, it's not going to be an option anymore because my arm's pretty sore, tired.
Yeah, don't tell him then. He might think that's a good idea.
Be behave or no walk at all.
Oh, Ken, you're here. That's the first time I've seen you say hello in my chat. You've been back in a few times. That's the first time you say hello. I'm so glad you're here. And yes, lurk away, trying to get your colouring life together. You and me both. Ivory Black, PBK9. I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while. Well, I don't know because I missed a few of Annika's streams for the past few weeks, but last one I was, and you only joined by the end, I think, or maybe halfway through. I'm not sure. Don't remember. Regardless, I'm really happy you're here, and I hope to see you at Annika's stream in a few minutes. Yes, they're all clean. All of them are clean now. All right. Water? Yes. I do. That one is water. Let me see what's written on it. Yeah, that's water. All right, let me put these away. And finally, we can colour something for like half an hour. I've been on, let's call it sabbatical, since late June, just family things, slowly walking back into colouring society. That's good. I mean, if it's bringing you joy. Where is this thing? One. Look. There.
Mm.
Can you bring me two toothpicks? Yes, in the upper one. Or maybe like 4. This is distilled water with propylene glycol. I will take this off camera because I'm crazy, but not that crazy. And I will spray a little bit on it. This one. Oh, okay. This one is very split because I did not shake. actually, that's not the one I want. This one already has some gouache in it, so I'll leave it there. Can said, tried finish class roulette, couldn't finish in time. I think this month I'm going to be a free bird, do whatever strikes me. Yes, please do. Please do. It's a lot of fun when we do that, you know? Oh, this is really weird. This is a weird carmine. This is really watery, and I didn't put that much in it. It was just a broom, a light mist. I tried to put a little bit more. See how it looks inside. Mm. Oh, it is very weird. This one. That's carmine, but it's PR17. I don't even know this pigment because carmine is not a PR. It's a PN, right? Or NP, a natural pigment, real carmine. So I do not know. What do you want? Oh. 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 Yeah, this is a weird color, this one. I will put some of my Turner colors here as well. Because to be completely honest, I miss my pink. And I like the fact that this is squishy. I will put it here. Just in case, you know? I mean, if this one doesn't work. Which color is this one? Yeah, very cool. And very liquidy too. This is another cool red. This is the Turner. I really like Turner gouache. Also, 25 milliliters for a gouache is quite a lot. I love it. All right. Let me make sure it's properly mixed. I do like my gouache a bit more liquidy because that's the right way to, not the right way, there's no right way, but when you're layering with gouache, you should go fat over lean. So you dilute the color and apply a first layer, and then on top, when you do it on top, you just use a thicker version. This one is a neon. This pink here is a neon pink. That's why I put it here. Okay. Let's have some fun. Which one should I use? This one is a bit cleaner, I believe. So Let's go for that one. Not that we have that much time left, but oh well. Yes, exactly. Who's still learning this bit? Do you label the pans? Oh, I label the pans. Most times I label the pans. Not when it's like this. Usually with gouache you don't need it, but if it's watercolor, yes, definitely. In this case, I'm not labeling it because, well, um, it's in the order I put it in the box, you know. But yes, if you're going to create a more comprehensive palette, like you're gonna mix brands, you want to know which pigment is which, I always advise labeling it. It's best labeling than not labeling. Let's put it that way. All right. This is propylene glycol. This is, well, it is a type of alcohol, but it's not isopropylic alcohol. They're different things. Isopropylic alcohol I use for all the things, but the propylene glycol, yes. Here it is. I mix a little bit of propylene glycol with water, distilled water. Yes, 10 minutes? I thought it was 15. Oh, yes, it's 10 minutes. Oh, shoot. And I put it on the mister and I missed it as soon as I put it on the pan. This is a really strong color. I really wish they would send on this beginner set burnt umber because in Brazil I cannot find gouache up in stock. I have to import. Um, I mean, White Nights I can find it, but sometimes I want the tube version. And White Nights is in pot, like a tube, a jar, and I really wish they would send burnt umber in beginner sets. I'm gonna put a little bit of white. Let's see. I think I can zoom you in a tad bit more now. Sorry. Yeah, it's better. Sorry. All right. I want to make another mix with the green, but mostly brown. And then I want another mix with a little bit of orange. A little bit of red. Yes, pretty good. And get a little bit of the green that I mixed and put it on the base. And now I clean the tip and I go back to the brown. I want to appear that the leaf is changing colors. I'm not being too precise, I don't need to be super precise. No, but umber, I just realized I've never had to figure out how to mix something comparable to an umber. Well, basically mix everything. A little bit of everything. Prioritize the warm colors and it will come out with something close to brown umber. Because it's kind of like black, in a way. I need more green. Usually when we use gouache in the beginning, Jeanette, especially if you intend to layer or use pencils on top, I would use it kind of like milk, so thinner than this. Let me show you a little bit. It will be kind of like this. A little bit more. This is the consistency. Kind of like milk. Not enough to drip from the tip of the brush, but more liquidy. Yes, that's a good idea. But I do not intend on layering here, so I'm going a bit thicker. Not too thicker, not too much. Just barely. I can't believe I'm actually coloring Lila Julie. Oh, it's the first time I'm coloring one of her books, and it's so intimidating. Especially with gouache. You know, if it's watercolor, it's easier. I mean, both of them are not terrible, but you know, watercolor is easier to fix. Because if you do what I'm doing and you use thicker the way I'm doing, if you need to fix and layer something on top, it's going to be hard. So I'm going the crazy mode here. Oh no, cat hair, of course. I might need a thinner brush here, because this one is a bit too thick. Okay, 5 minutes. Oh, you're welcome, dear. I want this brown. You can use also burnt sienna, a little bit of yellow, or just a smidge of green plus black would also go up good burnt umber. But because you have to mix a lot, with gouache in particular, I really prefer not have to mix, you know? It would just be better not to. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put black. And I'm gonna water it down a little bit. So I make basically a burnt umber, see? And I'm going to do the shadows first. A little bit more black. A bit more black because this one is really far behind. The other day I got a message from Jesse at Sugar Sweet Art because I sent him a set of super softs way back when. It's been a long time ago, before I even had a channel, because I supported him on Ko-fi, and he was really like looking for the set, the one in the tin that only exists in Brazil. And I told him, well, I have one because I had two or three actually. Yes, I had three. One I sent him, one to Annika, and I still have one entire closed spare set. But I told him I have a few spare. If you want, I can ship it to you. And he, of course, wanted it because he's a pencil collector. And it arrived to him in about like 2 weeks. And then he wanted to give me things, and he sent a bunch of things to me. I don't know everything that was in the box because he declared the value as nothing, basically. He declared as a gift, and I think he put the value at nothing. I'm not sure. All I know is when he arrived, customs did not let it through because said that there was no proper declared value. Or it's an automatic response, but it say that it had nothing, no value declared or no appropriate value declared for the goods in the box. It was not consistent with what was in the box, I guess. And they and they returned to him, and that was November last year. In late November, it was supposed to arrive here in December. About 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, he actually arrived back to him. So it's been 6 months. I honestly thought that thing had been lost in transit to him, but it arrived. He sent me a message on Ko-fi saying, "Look what just arrived at my door." And I was like, "What? How's that even possible?" Okay, we need to wrap up. I hope if it's not too late for all of you, because I know some people are in time zones that can be very late. If it's not too late, I hope I see you in Annika's stream in a few minutes. Charles said, "Are you using acrylic?" No, I'm using gouache. This is gouache, and this is the lid and has a silicone thingy here. It can get out, but it's not coming out. And then it preserves it. I have another one. My old one is here. Let me see. Look, it's like this. And it stays wet, and I keep it on the fridge when it's too hot. Here it's winter now, so I'm not worried, but if it's summer, I keep it in the fridge and it does not mold. And it's always creamy in the right consistency to have fun. Immediate fun. But like I was saying, it's time to wrap up the stream because in a minute, Annika will be on. I hope I see you over there. Continue our stream train thingy. Thank you everyone for your company. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. And I see you in the next one. Bye.
Fox runs through dark nights. Its fiery tail ignites the lights. Green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity. All colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity paints a rain.